Hey y'all, what's up, what's up? How's everyone doing on this Thursday evening, y'all? Y'all just ate some Mexican and whew, I am full. Love some Mexican though. Didn't have Taco Tuesday, so I thought, well, what about Taco Thursday? Can we do that? So that's what I did. So, if you're new here, my name is Shonda and I am from West Georgia. And I like hopping on and giving y'all some ideas and sharing some of my crafts with y'all. So, I don't know if y'all see my post, but, you know, let's see. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, yesterday I did the watermelon. So, you know, the cherry cobbler, what day it is. So, I've been looking at these, what national day it is. So, today, y'all, is National Devil's Food Cake Day. Who comes up with these? I feel like that just, I don't know. It's like the greeting card companies come up with holidays. I think that somebody's coming up with these holidays, y'all. I was going to bake a cake, but we still have cobbler. And my scale said, no ma'am, no ham. I'm high enough. We don't need a cake in this home. So I said, okay, scale, you win this time. So instead of baking a cake in honor of National Devil's Food Cake Day, we are going to do a bake me a cake as fast as you can transfer. Just as good, right? So we're going to use this 5x7 transfer. I'm also going to be using our board and base 5x7 surface. Hey Mom, love this surface. Very versatile. You know, it is reusable. I have not used any of my white ones yet. I have a black one, and I was going to use it, and I thought, no, I think that this will look better on the white. I'm going to use Camel and Couture Coral, and we're going to use some ribbon. So we're just going to dress this up. I think this will be really cute, make a cute little sign for the kitchen, and again, double-sided. So you could do this on one side, flip it over, do something else. So you can see up here, that one. I have I love you. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it on the back side of it. Hold on, let me grab it. That's what I'm going to do. Look, I'm glad I looked up. Because that'll show y'all. Hey, babe girl, no chocolate. No thanks. Oh, you talking about color, Mom? Chocolate color or cake? I shouldn't have no chocolate. I don't really like chocolate anyway. Okay, so here you can see I did this on, so we're going to do it on this side. Okay, I'm glad I looked up there. Not that I couldn't use the other one. I mean, it's no big deal, but I just think it'll be much better. Much better. Okay, so let's just get busy. I am going to do this on this, though, just because this no chocolate cake. Mom, is that what you're saying? Because if it causes weight gain? Is that what you're saying? Yes, too. Believe me, I know. Or chocolate color. Which one? This is kind of chocolate. But I was going to do the, I was going to do this in pink. And I'm going to do this in pink. And then everything else I'm going to do in the brown. Paint it in chocolate color. Okay. But you kind of don't see the top. You see what I'm saying? I can do in bark. So I have this bark. We'll just use that. We'll use bark and then this couture instead of the light chocolate color, which is camel. We'll use bark. That works. Okay. So we'll use these two colors. It'll still be really pretty. Good idea, Mom. Good idea. Okay. Let's fuzz this. This is new. If you guys are just hopping on, hit the heart button, type in the word cake. And of course, I always appreciate everyone sprinkling, hitting that S-H-A-R-E button. Sprinkling to your friends, your family. Always appreciate it. Now, there are two sides to our fuzzing cloths. One side, this is the microfiber side. That is kind of for drying. And Mom's rock all the time. And then this side is actually for fuzzing, but there's still fuzz on the other side So I use both sides. It really doesn't matter to me, but this is a new one, so I'll do that. All right, so again, we've got this here, okay? We're gonna do this side. Now on this, you wanna go a little bit up, okay? Because it goes down in the base. So you kind of want to put your transfer up some. And I always put it on, of course, make sure I'm straight, which I'm not, of course. Okay, let's see. I think we're straight, we're good. So, I don't know if y'all were on last night, but I attempted the vinyl or the plastic wrap behind that watermelon right there. Okay, I wanted to do it so bad. I was doing it right. It's just what my cousin was saying was right. My iron clearly was not hot enough to melt that plastic enough. So that was exactly what it was. That was all it could be. So, all right, I always make sure, it kind of won't go down there, but I'm still going to be good. I always try to make sure that that's definitely going to be good. Okay, so let's do the brown first. Now I'm going to do the pink first because that's going to be my middle and this little part up here. My couture. Look how pretty that is, y'all. Missed it. I went to church. Well, that's a great reason, Mom, to miss it. You can go back and watch it. It's that watermelon sign right here. That one. It's a napkin. I tried. Look, I tried. Linda was telling me. She said, I don't know if it's hot enough. And I said, well, the lady who I watched do it actually used her iron, but mine's the mini iron. Hers was the big iron, regular size iron. So that's the only thing I can think of. Or that surface right there is not a painted surface. That is like a Formica surface. And I don't know if that makes a difference either. I don't know. So, okay, y'all. So we're going to chalk on this beautiful pink, and you just take some, drag it across your transfer, y'all. This is a silk screen. All the areas you see white in is a silk screen. You will chalk through it. This is chalk in paste form, designed for our transfers. And y'all, I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture, so these are our products. Get it in there, y'all. It's really simple. I love that you can do a project and it turned out looking so professional, so beautiful, little to no time. I mean, you can literally change your decor constantly with these. And even with this, especially with this one, because it is double-sided. Oh, you did watch it. Look, I try. You know, I'll try anything. I'm all about trying something. Okay. So once you chalk it on, you're going to get your excess off, okay? You do not want any lumps and bumps over your transfer. That will show up on your surface. That's how much I had left. You take it, do not waste it. You put it back in your container. You don't use very much at all, y'all. At all. All right, let me get this. I will clean this off and use it again. It's so much simpler to kind of clean as you go. I'm actually going to clean my transfer tonight for y'all too. This is a faster project. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel it up and dry it because I don't want it to dry in my transfer. And it can, okay? It definitely can dry in your transfer. You do not want that. So I just peel it back and use our little heating tool. This tool is not very hot. It's more warm air. You still don't want to put it right on your transfer though. And when your paste dries, it goes from shiny to matte. So it's an easy way to know that it is dry. I love, love, love this color. Love it. Okay, then we just lay it down. Now, I'm not going to press down where that's already at. I'm actually just going to press down where I need to finish chalking. Okay. Make sure you have no air bubbles. And let's get our bark. This is a beautiful color too. And it does look like Devil's Food Cake. I almost made it. Almost made. I have a recipe that you use a Devil Food cake mix. It's that Cake Mom that I made, the chocolate cake. And it uses Devil's Food, but I was like, our house, we don't need it. I had to have a little bit of restraint. We just didn't need it. Now, my family will probably be mad that I didn't do it because I told them I thought about doing it. They love it, so they might be a little mad. And my neighbor, because I told them I was going to possibly do it. Looks like German chocolate. Yes, it does. You're right, it does. It's a little bit lighter. It's more of a milky. Devil's Food always kind of reminds me more of a dark chocolate. I know it doesn't taste exactly, but it's kind of bitter, actually. I mean, to me. Okay. That's simple. Again, put your excess back in there. Wipe off my little squeegee, y'all. Okay. Put your lid back on your paste. Paste, they do dry out, okay, quickly. I mean, not quickly, but you know what I mean. It's paste. That is so pretty. I love it. Okay. So, hold on, let me show you. Here we have it. How stinking cute. And then on the other side, we have our other design that we already had on there. So it just shows you can do two things. Now I'm going to set that over there easily. And I'm going to go ahead and clean this one, y'all. So I usually use a drying mat, but I forgot to grab it out of the dryer before I came down, and I don't want to go upstairs. I didn't want to go back upstairs. See, that's why I don't need any chocolate cake up in this house. I didn't even feel like going back upstairs. That's ridiculous. All right, so I always put it down on this side first, okay? And tonight I'm going to just use this is a antibacterial wipe. And I'm going to wipe the top off, okay? What we really care about is our silk screen on these, okay? This brown is very pigmented, and the couture, it's very pigmented, so it will probably stain the green, which is no big deal. Then I'm going to take my board eraser, wet it so it don't make a god-awful noise, and we just take it across the surface very easily. Now again, this is the top, okay? Then we turn it over, okay? I'll turn this around. This is just a little tea towel. Turn it over. You always do the sticky side last because it still has the fuzz from whatever, you know, you've cleaned it on. You can also take it to the sink or whatever. I don't have a sink down here yet, so I like to do this if all possible. Sometimes I do have to take them upstairs if they're big and I've used a lot of the surface. I'll have to do that, but okay. I got some big hunks of fuzz on there, y'all. Just get that off. And that's it, okay? That's clean. So then what I do is I lay it down on my table here, and I take a dry paper towel, okay, very gently. Now when I was wiping that, just FYI, with my board eraser, it sounded like it was hard, but I really was not doing it hard. You do it gently. You don't want to wipe off your sticky, y'all. That's what's so great about the transfers, is they're sticky, reusable. They say up to 12 times, but I promise you I've used some more than 12. So, and even when they're not as sticky, I can still use them. And to me, it's still better than your traditional stencils. They're still better than them. Then you take your backer sheet, and you can see there's a shiny, see the shiny, and the matte, okay? The shiny side goes against your sticky side, y'all. And I always just kind of do it this way. put it back on, wipe it off, and you're good to go. Okay, you see it's stained, but like I said, the more pigmented will stain. Okay, while that's still drying, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bow, and I'm just using some little pink plaid. Both of these I think came from the Dollar Tree. So this is just a little pink plaid, and I think, well, it may not look great on that other side, but it'll be okay. So I'm going to take this all the way around. Okay. And I'm going to hot glue it in the middle right here. Make sure you don't have it on your little things. Okay. And y'all remember to turn it on tonight. Okay, I did. I was good. All right, just a little bit of hot glue. Okay. And make sure that one's not over my glue. This one. Don't burn your fingers. Okay. And then now I'm just going to take and make a little bow. So I'm going to make the, actually I'm just going to make a bow because I don't want to use anything in the middle of it. So I'm just going to make a simple bow. Just a simple bow. Easy peasy. And y'all, these are just like, you know, shoelace bow. If I can get it right. Y'all, it is hot down here. I told Jim, we definitely gonna have to do something down here for me to work down here. Whew, it's hot. Getting hotter and hotter. Okay. Oh, Mom, the scissors. I thought they worked. Thought it was gonna work. I'm gonna have to beat Jim. Okay, now let me make sure this is dry. We will put it together and call it a project. That simple, y'all. And I also honored National Devil's Food Cake Day. So y'all hit the heart button, type in the word cake. I will send you guys all you need for supplies. And that is it. Again, y'all hit the heart button. Thank y'all so much for joining me for this quick little project. And don't forget, go eat a piece of cake. I mean, it's fine unless you're diabetic. And if you are, like my husband, just eat some sugar-free, okay? I know, isn't that cute? Mom would be cute in the kitchen. So, thank y'all again for watching. See y'all tomorrow night. Bye.